Hey everybody, I was asked if I could make a video just about how you use ATI dynamic quizzing and BoardVitals. So I'm going to at least tell you what I know. So when you're on ATI, you go to My ATI, Assessments, Dynamic Quizzing, Dynamic Quizzes, Quizzes and Assignments. And this is where we've been doing those 10 question quizzes every week. So here Um, you create a quiz by clicking New Custom Quiz. There are three different quiz modes: Test, Adaptive, CAT, and Study. So the test mode, you can create anywhere from, I don't even know if there's a limit to how many questions, but there's like a 10 question option, 25 question, 100 questions. You can decide um, how many questions you want. Or you can do cat mode, which is basically like the official NCLEX. Both of these quiz modes, test and adaptive cat, they do not show your final grade, which ones you got correct or wrong, until you finish the exam. And the adaptive cat exam, you don't choose how many questions. It can give you anywhere from 85 to 150 questions. Nice thing about this though is you do not have to do it all at once. So you start an adaptive CAT exam, you can do a few questions here and there. You don't have to do it all at once. Basically, you can pause it indefinitely. The study mode, what I find the most helpful, this will give you um, the rationales. As soon as you answer the question, it'll tell you if it's incorrect or correct and rationales for each of the question options. Most of them are multiple choice or select all that apply. There are a few math questions, not a lot. Um, so I like the study mode just because you know right away if it was correct or incorrect. And yeah, that that's just my personal preference. Over here, there's different question stat. You can choose a question status. You can have it choose questions from the entire quiz bank, or you can have it only give you questions you've never done before, or only questions you've gotten incorrect, and so on. You can then choose a difficulty level. I usually do all, but I could see how it might be useful to start off with easy and moderate or something like that. Then you can choose a question type. I usually do all for this. They have some next gen, but not a whole lot. So yeah, I just usually do all of them. It'll give you a mix of the two basically, because they only have 100 next gen questions on here. And for subjects, I love how you can choose subjects. So like over the summer, I did a lot of the maternal, newborn, and nursing care of children because we were studying OBGYN and pediatrics. So I would make a lot of quizzes with those two subjects, and you can just do one or five. It doesn't. You can choose. You can also choose how many questions you want. You can put in a specific number or choose 10 or 25 questions. You can choose if you want it timed or untimed. I'm not sure why they have an option to change the name of it, but you can do that. The NCLEX board exam up here it's really the only difference is with this option, you can't do study mode. So I don't really see the point of having it there, but maybe there's something I don't know about that. And then you would just click start quiz. I'm not going to actually start one because I've already started several that I've not finished. So back on the main page here, the performance shows like the percentage of questions you're getting correct or incorrect, and your peer rank with just other students who use BoardVitals. This does not, for whatever reason, they do not include the study mode quizzes or the CAT exam, the practice NCLEX exams. It does not include your grade for that in this performance. You can see more on performance here. There's a performance timeline. Can't see much on here because I've not used it on ATI much. I've mostly used this on BoardVitals official website, though I'm finding it is pretty much the same. I'll show you here in a minute what it looks like on BoardVitals, and you'll see it's essentially the same. And here you can, under quiz is assignments, and this is where we can see our weekly assignments we're getting. So you can see like week 3, week 2, week 4, and so on. So you can start those or review them here. Back to the dashboard, you can, all the tests you've ever taken, you can review. So we'll go to, this is an adaptive CAT I took. So we can see they'll show a percentile and a difficulty. So there's easy, moderate, and hard. I've spoke with some people that work with BoardVitals, and they say optimally you want to be getting in the higher percentile of the hard questions. So I've not made it to the hard questions yet. Pretty close, but not quite there yet. And here you can see the different topics that were included in your exam. And this is helpful because you can see how many you got correct and how many you got incorrect, and a percentage on that. And of course, the ones where you only got one question on it, it's not going to be as accurate as ones where you got 20 questions on it. But it's helpful to see where you're at on different subjects that way, because like I was showing earlier, you can choose which topics you want to have in your exams. So you see you're doing poorly on one topic, maybe you can do a couple 10 question study mode exams to work on that. Let's see, that code everything. I think that's pretty much it. I'll show you real quick the BoardVitals version. It is really the same thing, but that will show you so you can see. So I log in here. This is what you see. It's like the header is different, and that's pretty much it. You got the same. I've been using this. This is what I've been using over the last year. So like I've taken a lot more on here, and so it has. This is going to be more accurate peer rank and performance and such. Um, and yeah, obviously I've taken a lot more on here. 757. I think that's everything. If you have any questions, oh, there is a quick start quiz guide or option in here. I don't really use this because it's in, no, I'll just start one. I don't usually use this just because it doesn't give you an option to choose the subjects. I often like to choose the subjects that we're focusing on in school that week, and you can't do that with that. But it's a convenient thing. If you're just trying to study for the NCLEX or not focusing on anything in particular, it can be useful to just do a quick start that way. Yeah, if you have any questions, let me know. I'll tell you what I know. That's what I know is from Google. We're talking to BoardVitals, but I'd be happy to answer any questions, and happy studying all.